have had an excellent weekend, or if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I hope you're enjoying your 4th of July weekend. And so I just wanted to come in here today because it is July. We have less than 6 months left till 2024 arrives. And I wanted to just come in here with a message that you still have time. You have time to be able to start creating different results. You have time to start shifting towards your goals. You have time to start becoming that next level version that's going to help you to achieve the results. Okay. So with that being said, I'm coming in here with three messages. Okay. Number one is, in order for you to change your results, you first must change yourself. In order for you to have different results, you need to understand that the version that you are today is not going to be the version that is going to achieve the results that you want, which is why you must first change yourself. And once you accept that and you understand that it is your next level version that will achieve the results for you, then you can then start doing the work that you really need to do. Because you see, even though you may understand what you need to do in your business, you may understand that you need to do the 5 things like start new conversations, follow up and close, you expand your network every day, social media content to generate leads, and working your mindset. You may know how to do all those things, but unless you know exactly what you need to work on in terms of your growth and your expansion, then strategy will only get you so far. And the key to understanding where you need to grow is you need to start paying attention to what affects you. That's number 2. You need to understand what moves you. Excuse me. You need to understand, how do you react? What do you react to? What are the things that shift your energy? When you start understanding the things that change your energetic state, that shifts you from a calm state to a more, reactive state, emotional state, angry state. These are the things, these are the things that are telling you to pay attention. You see, emotions are the language of the body, and thoughts are the language of the mind. And so you need to understand that your thoughts and your emotions are giving you the very lessons that you need to work on, the very next things that you need to work on. So as soon as your energetic state, like your energetic being, changes and you feel emotional about something, obviously if you're happy, then that's a good thing, and also understand what makes you happy. But what about the things that don't make you happy, that don't bring you joy, that, shifts you in a, negative state or puts you into a negative mindset, like moves you away from being in a positive state, like takes you out of calmness into a more, reactive state. These are the things that you need to start paying attention to, because once you start understanding what are the things that shift you. Now, they could be words that people say, certain people and their energy and what they bring in your circle, right? They could be messages that you receive. I often get messages from people that they read my posts and I trigger them somehow. And I don't mean to trigger people. I just speak my truth. And sometimes that may affect the energetic state of people, but I don't intentionally go, you know what, today I am going to trigger Pamela because I just want to trigger Pamela. Like, that's not how I roll. I put out content to help people understand the truth of what it really takes to change your life. My content is geared around speaking truth to the journey of expansion. My content is there for people to understand that there is nothing wrong with you. Because a lot of the times I'm speaking to women who think that there's something wrong with them, and there's not. I mean, this is just programming and thoughts that have governed your mind and your body for many, many years. And it's no wonder that you're not moving. And so once people understand that there's nothing wrong with them and they absolutely can step into their power, and change their life simply by understanding when they get triggered or when their energetic state changes, when they start getting emotional in a negative way. Once they start paying attention and becoming more aware, they can start understanding why they think the way they think. And this is the key, not only to your next level results, but to your freedom. There is a level of freedom once you start rewiring your thoughts. When you start programming your body for what you want, when you start programming both for your next level and your manifestations, when you start working your mind and your body in unison to work towards your manifestation, you can attract and achieve all things. But until you start, like no matter how much work you do in your business, there's a lid that you will keep hitting. And there's repetitive behavior that you will keep executing and delivering. And there will be circumstances that will keep presenting. And so number 3, the way that you do this is once you identify what shifts you, what moves you, what triggers you, what influences you in a negative way, you journal your thoughts, you journal your energy, you journal your emotions. Because from there, you'll be starting to understand the things that affect you. You'll recognize patterns. You'll see, like, if there's certain words, phrases, things, people that affect you. And then once you start understanding that, what happens is, because you're going to start understanding whether they're just thoughts or if they're emotions, there's emotions. And when there's real raw emotions, that's a very big indicator that there's some trauma that needs to be healed. And most adults have a level of trauma that they've experienced at some point in time in their life that they haven't healed, and which is why there are certain behaviors and traits that they carry because of that. So when I say that there's nothing wrong with you, I say, hey, you may have a level of programming, but pretty much most of it you can rewire or at least heal to a certain degree, where you can start moving differently, thinking differently, and surrounding yourself with different people, which means that your results will change as well. I hope this helps. I've got somebody at the doorbell, and know that all is possible for you. But I also want to tell you that next week I'm running another free 5-day challenge. And I invite you all to participate, because this is all gearing you around acceleration for August, September, October, and November and December. I'll see you then. Have an excellent week. Bye.
The Consistency Queen, brought to you by the Queenie Effect and the Tech Company. For coaching options, please visit elsamorgan.com.